Hi, Amazing Grace. This will actually be a lot about you. So I'm so happy that you checked in. Please don't worry. I hope you know enough. I will be 1000% respectful. So thank you for saying hi. Thank you. Um, Hi, Enrique. Welcome to the room. Because I'm one of those people, I don't believe in. Yes, I know you're like, why, if she saw it, didn't she not say anything? I'm gonna be honest. During the I experienced an unexpected tragedy, so unfortunately, I couldn't give my all to it. Hi, Chopper. So I did do my due diligence and try to log back in, and I had a couple of people who are supporters of my channel who actually watched the live and gave me enough feedback to where I trust what they say, so therefore I want to trust happen. That being said, I want to give you um without going into specifics out of respect for you, Amazing Grace, I want to go ahead and reiterate the apology that I do when we spoke on Sunday personally, because as I said to you, I know all too real how it is to know the truth and not be able to speak on said truth and not be it have everybody think that you crazy, have everybody think that you something because you're not with the popular people, you're not with the girls or the mean boys as that they were labeled. And I honestly just want to say, I will say it to you, I apologize. I know I never said anything malice. I know I never said anything malice and about you. I know I never did. But I also know that a lot of people won't ever do what I'm doing and say, I apologize you ever had to go through that. So you're probably, not probably, you are one of the reasons why I'm going on live. And Chopper, everybody else, Enrique knows I don't have hundreds of people in my lives. I don't do, I have the conversation as is. And that being said, I'm having this conversation because I apologize that you had to go through that. You know your truth, they know their truth, and that's all to it. And I'll run around. You don't have to answer, are you a transgender? No, she's not a transgender, just so you know. But running around, yelling at the top of your lungs, saying, I'm not that person, I'm not that person, something did happen. Hi, Gia. Hi, Sweet Lips, by the way. Hi. The fact that you had to do that, and everybody was saying you were out of your mind, this and that. People do things when they're at their wits' end, and people do things when they think there is nobody going to listen. And honestly, Grace, that's what happened. That's what happened with you when I saw it because I did it in my own past. So that's just what it is. That's just what it will be. Again, I am team neutral. I am team truth. That means truth is the truth. It has no channel, it has no page, it has no outlet, it has being leader. It is the truth, and that's who I am. Clearly, what does that mean? Um, Sweet Lips, if you're asking me what team truth is team truth is if you have truth, you always gonna have evidence. If you speak in the truth, you will always have evidence, not mature evidence, not evidence that can be interpreted other. than what is fact. That is what Team Truth is. And that's what I am. And that means I'm the type of person that if I wasn't there when the melee went down, when that good pizzazz went down, I'm not choosing a side. I'm team neutral. Until you prove to me that you were an asshole, until you prove to me that you were a jerk, I have no qualms with you. Somebody can tell me all the horrible things that you've ever done in life, but until I see actual factual proof, I don't believe it. That's just what that is for me. That's what Team Truth is. The title, by the way, is Facts versus Feelings Part 2, a large part because of people always trying to bring one another down. I have been speaking of that. Chopper doesn't have Adam. Okay, wait. Let me see. Madison doesn't have an Adam apple, so I'm done with it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to feel about Madison, so I'm not going to go there. As far as your question with regards to our people, I have made that statement before. It's not just our people, it's our women. We have gotten so conditioned to being against one another that we look for ways to down another. We say you're too fat, your face is this, your nose is this, your hair should be this grade. Um, and that's being 100. Like, if I call another female psycho, best believe I've got 100 pieces of evidence that, like, on this date at this time, this chick tried to set my car on fire because of this. Like, I'm the type of person that if I did something, I'm gonna tell you what I did wrong. I'm gonna tell you why I did it wrong. I'm gonna tell you how I did it wrong, and I'll tell you the reaction of that person. That's who I am. Like, we need to get within our own culture. Within the black culture, there is a black female culture, and we need to get back that. We need to get back to that. I'm not that chick. She's not me. I'm not going to speak on her because we're all talking about, oh, if that was me, if I had that money, if I had that man, if I had that job, if I had that life, don't have it, so you can't say what you're gonna do. Everything is caviar, wishes, and dreams. No. Let's see. I went back and listened to old lives today, and I could see where your feelings of being used comes from. Oh, thank you so much, Sweet Lips. You know Virgos. You know we analytical to a fault. So, Sweet Lips, everything that you've ever written, you've ever noticed, before I even know you said that, you know, I ain't never said nothing against you. The Hungry Hippo has an Adam's apple. Enrique, remember how you promised me you were going to be more respectful? Let's let that kick in. Honestly, look, I'm laying down and it looks like I have a great double chin, but I don't. It's just hereditary. I have a full freaking face. I've had a full freaking face since birth. I'm going to have it in death. Like, this isn't hanging down here like gobble gobble, you know? But that's, and yes, Gia's dollhouse. Thank you. If that's the key thing, do your research, people. I can tell you my interpretation. I can tell you my feelings. Grace could tell you hers. Enrique can tell you hers. Sweet Lips, Chopper, everybody could tell you their feelings. But at the same point, it's our feelings. What is the fact? Facts is such said this on this day. Such and such said this on that day. Such and such was shouting this person out like, hey, I'm going to call you after this live. And yes, I am speaking verbatim in G's Dollhouse. You've already seen that video, so you know what I'm talking about. So it's really weird how somebody was saying, "Oh, I don't know that person." Really? Because you was saying out in a live that you was gonna call this person as soon as the live was over. We all saw it. It's still posted. Now what? I'm just being 100. I'm just keeping it. So I wish in I know, Grace, in your heart, you wish that all of the tens of thousands crazy and put your name out there. You wish that they had that ineptness to go back and do it. But honestly, Miss Grace, is not going to happen. Take it from somebody who knows. Take it from somebody who, like I said, has a what is it called, a Lipstick Alley post about him. And Dollhouse, thank you so much for bringing it to my attention. I read all of the posts. There were posts that you don't know about that I found. If you look dyslexic, you'll find me. Anywho, but I looked up all those posts and it hurt my heart because I was like, I don't even know this chick. This chick is a pseudo name having a conversation with her best internet buddy about me, saying all these things, saying I did this, saying I'm, and anybody who ever seen in my videos knows that's not the case. Like from day one until day now, it has never been the case. But that hurt. And I went on Lipstick and I said something back to them and they didn't even really respond to it. Like I was asking pointed questions like, yo, where's the receipts? How am I a bully? What did I do? And nobody said anything. Hmm. So, um, okay. Bones can be bought, lips can be bought. Come on now, let's stop. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Chopper, Grace, lips. Please don't. It's not that serious. It is not serious. It's not about color either. Hispanic women do it to each other. White women do it to each other. Asian women do it to each other. They who could be submissive enough. White girls see who can give neck the long enough. Hispanic girls think about who can keep their shape long enough until they get pregnant with their fifth child. I'm not saying that to be funny. It's just the truth. The point is, women as a culture, women, we fight one another, and that's what's happening right now. So please stop. Stop. Let's not question if you man, woman, or indifferent. Let's not question if your lips are real, your tits are real, your ass is real. Guess what? It's real to you. You bought it. It's real. Stop it. Like, let's be. Your hair is yours. You bought it. If you got the receipt and you didn't boost it, you didn't drive your car into the front of the store and run out bundles on bundles. Like, it's yours. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Let's be 100, y'all. Like, stop it. Like, we don't have, like, nobody has to pull out a birth certificate to prove whether they're a man or a woman or in between or anything like that. It's none of our business. I decided that. But what I will say, listen, I stand by it. I stand by my truth. This is my truth. Don't come on recorded conversations where you know it's being recorded. You looking in the camera with your good eye, your right eye is your good eye, and you saying, I'll do this with my penis. I will slap you in the forehead. I will do this. And the next day you're like, I consider myself a woman. No, 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 no. No, because when you were drunk, you were speaking a sober heart. Drunk mind was speaking sober heart. And your penis was telling you that you were a man and you were backhand. You were backer. Remember? Backer. It's in November, y'all. Look it up in the archives. Backer. A woman. But now all of a sudden, you're a woman. That's all I'm going to say about that. That, like, I'm just being 100. I'm just keeping it. I'm keeping it gangsta. Hi, Miss Catrice. Welcome to the room. Sweet lips, I hope you understand, honey. I will never, ever. It's not for me to question. I don't care if your name is, you know, Katrina Cat Pussy Galore, then I'm going to say your name is Katrina Cat Pussy Galore until you tell me that you identify as a potential sex preference. Then I'm going to be like, okay, then I will say he or she. But if you guys ever notice, I respond to people by their name until they say, you know, oh girl, and you know when I did this and my breast came in or something like that, then I'm like, okay, you say you're a female, so now I will address you as such. We live in an age where we can't tell the next. So let's just be 100. Let's just be 100, guys. Let's be consistent, don't flip-flop. Who's flip-flopping? Are you saying with what I was talking about, like backa? Yeah, that was a flip-flop, because you can't. How you gonna go to court with a whole birth certificate and driver's license and a criminal record that says that you a man, but then like I'm a woman? Like no, you had opportunities. It only takes you 60 days in the state, in all 50 states now, to be considered a woman. Let's be 100. All you gotta do is real easy. All you gotta do is go to court, and then you have to, for 60 days straight, put in your major paper article, like in the back in the classifieds or whatever, that says that you were transitioning to a woman. And at the end of 60 days, if nobody rebuts it, guess what? Ding ding! In the court of law, guess what you are? Oh, so you've been doing this for 10 plus years. You've been doing the Vine for 10 plus years, and you still haven't taken 60 days out of your life to do that. So guess what? You still want to be. Guess at the end of the, guess what happens when you have a warrant for your arrest? What you will be. Like, I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's confusing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for that tangent. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Like, everything that I said is verifiable. Just Google it. How do I become the opposite sex in the court of law? Please just Google it. It will tell you. It's very simple. It's not that hard. Like, it costs you very little dollars. It was curiosity. Be consistent. Don't flip flop. Alright, that's Lexi. Stop it, Lexi. No, I'm serious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, your daddy taught you about innies and outies. It's more than just a belly button, people. It is more than just a belly button. Like, sorry. Yeah. 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 There's some things that don't resonate with my soul. Back on a serious note, because I'm talking to you. And Gia, Catrice, Amazing, Chopper, I don't need none of y'all laughing at me, because y'all know this is some serious stuff. I am saying it while I am laughing on them, kee-heeing and ha-haing, but y'all know that's some real stuff. That being said, I want to talk to you guys about people who, I don't want to use the word flip-flopped, but they have they won one live and said this, then they went and said this, but then they went to an opposing live that opposed both of the people involved and said this. And there's multiple people. There is not, I call out a name. This is not Simon Says. Yes, clue. I am just asking you in general, what do you think about that? I tell you what I think about it. I have never jumped, and you guys can fact check me. I fact check myself all the time. But you can fact check me. Who's ever, generally, I don't say Jack is either hi or hey, that may not be his video, or something where there's evidentiary circumstance to it where we can't come to that conclusion. That I have seen people jump at Sean's live. For that, I did not catch all of VS's live. People in VS's live, who then jumped into Michelle's live. It was like, oh, Michelle, I support you. But then jumped into Jay Wilson's live. And I am watching Jay Wilson. And sat there, it was like, Jay Wilson, they all messy. They all this. They're all of that. And I was like, wait a second. Like, you was just bigging up this person. You was just bigging up Michelle. Do that. Like, am I still buffering, guys? Hi, Thomasina. Hey, child, buffering is pretty bad, Tracy. Yep, Netflix. Am I still buffering? Because if I am, I will go out and come back in. Thomasina, am I buffering for you? Okay, perfect. I got not at the moment, so I'm going to go. That being said, guys, that bothered me. A person, and I'm going to sit up now. I'm going to get real serious now. Oh, there we go. I'm going to get real serious with you guys. As a person, that bothered me. It bothered me. It was like, wait a minute. Why can't we be honest with each other? On YouTube. Like, no, this is why it bothers me, because am I a snitch for saying, hey, Sean, just so you know, old girl, she gave the next cat, Jay Wilson, and I'm going to say actual factual dollar amount, $50, not 20 minutes after your live, talking about how you messy and how you keep shit in the streets and how you just need to sit down and get your life together. That's what you said when you dropped that $50 on Super Chat. Like, those are the things. Like, I know everybody's like, this is not Lexi Honey. This is clicks, likes, views, or anything like that. This is the truth. And sometimes the truth come out in a way that you will never expect it. And that's what's going on right now. That being said, like, I'm never going to come on here for likes, clicks, or views and be like, you know what? I said this about the person, and I'm so sorry. I said it. I said it and I meant it, but I've always been respectful. I ain't never been in nobody's live calling the next person messy. I ain't never been in nobody's live calling somebody a B word. If anything, when people have static against me on my channel, I say, yo, come to my channel. I will open up the lines. I will go live. You can roast me. You can do whatever. Don't platform, because this ain't got nothing to do with their topic or their content. Don't disrespect them. And that's how I feel all the way. And I don't, but here's the thing. How can you stir the pot, but in the same token, Be like, ooh, that's messy. That's messy. Ooh, they all messy. I'm unsubscribing. I'm gonna subscribe. Not subscribe, but I'm gonna stalk them. I'm gonna do all the things. Like I unsubscribe to you, best believe. And I'm laughing because I unsubscribe. Transparency time, guys. When I tell that I stepped back from somebody, that means I unsubscribed. That means I have not hit the subscribe button. I will not hit the subscribe button, no matter how many times you. I recommend this content for you because guess what? I hit unsubscribe for a reason. And if I'm done with it, guess what? I am done with it. That being said, I have unsubscribed from some of your faves. I'm not going to. I trash him, but I can't. Sweet Lips, put it on mute. That's the best way I could put it. I'm not saying that to be rude or negative, but if you can't deal with him because of his voice or his dialect, put him and just listen. Or not listen, but read. Read and read. Reading is what? Fundamental. That being said, guys, I just. It's okay, Sweet Lips. I get it. Some people will, some people don't. I. I'm shaking my head because I'm just like, where's the content? Like, I can come on here to you guys and I can talk to you about real world stuff. If I wanted to upload stuff about cooking, I could. Um, if I wanted to upload stuff like you guys have seen about tarot card reading, I do. I talk about real life stuff. I show you my real life with respect up to a point. Fortunately and unfortunately, I cannot show you my professional life in depth. Like I can't go live in my office, unfortunately. Something about that's in our employee handbook, and they frown upon that stuff. So that being said, there are over 40,000 employees across the country who cannot go live. And trust me, I believe they have IT departments in every single city where we're stationed at that sit there all day just waiting for you to go live, just waiting to hit that button. That being said, I'm backing you up with this. Let me see, preacher speaking. Truth. And that's another thing, guys. Facts versus feelings. You're too old for him. Stop it. Stop it, Sweet Lips. Stop it. Because that's going to open up a whole nother can of worms about pedophiles and stuff that we don't need to talk about. That being said, it is very important that you guys ask for facts and receipts in these YouTube streets. A lot of times, people are talking to you guys about such and such said this, and I think that such and such is this, but the truth is, they're going on feelings and they're not going on facts. Fact is, the person I was talking about, how you have a penis and your birth certificate and your driver's license and your criminal record all say that you're a male up until 2016, and you've been proclaiming to be transgender since at least 2008. Like, you had a lot of months, to make that decision, and you still didn't make it. Those are facts. Those are facts that you can Google. You don't have to be smart or in the know or intelligent enough to access different county records and things of that nature. You can just Google and it's right there. You can put that person's name in the Google bar, and everything that you ever wanted to know, will pop up, including last known addresses. That being said, those are facts. So I can base that, hey, you've had a lot of time to do this, still haven't. So based on facts, I feel you want to still be X. Now, difference, guys. When you are based feelings and you're like, oh, I saw old girl down at the club doing this and I thought she was being shady. That's a feeling. That's a feeling unless you heard verifiable evidence or had a verifiable video, email, message, chat. Now there's somebody in this chat who has said evidence. I can't even fault you. That's your fact. Everybody else, we were basing our decisions based off of people were telling us, and they didn't have receipts. And that's what I really want to see. Oh, hold on, guys. No, really. Let me see here. I need balance consistency. I agree. Yes. And that's the thing. Sweet lips. What's consistency? And I get it if people aren't uploading every day and every other day. But to me, when people aren't uploading every single day or 5 times a day, that tells you that they are living their true lives. That means when they tell you that they do what they do, then there's some credence to it for the simple fact that you're like, hey, I haven't seen XYZ in 2 to 3 days. And they didn't talk about some extravagant vacation and they're not on Instagram posting booty pics and thong bikinis or whatever the case may be. So they're living their life. They're living the life that they told you that they have. To me, that's consistent. Now, if you're speaking about that person who says that he is a ordained minister, but he coming on with the hee-haws, the heathens, the blasphemy and everything else, I get what you're saying. But I can tell you that I've watched enough of his content where he says, this is for jokes, this is for giggles, this is for laughs, this is for me to get my coin. But on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., tune in and you're going to receive the word. Now, if you are a blogger, be a blogger. Don't bloggers have gags? Don't bloggers have one-liners? Don't bloggers have jokes? Aren't gags nothing more than jokes and kikis? I'm asking this question not to be, what do they say, devil's advocate or anything like that. No, I'm asking that question because it's the truth. Isn't the definition of a blogger is to blog about something and give their own perception of it or their own spin of it and add some content or something that wasn't readily available, like add some insight or their own opinion. So if the blogger has a one-liner, then the blogger has one liner. And I'm pulling my hair, guys, because after I'm gonna be honest, my boy got to be washed and straightened. But I'm asking you these questions, guys. I want to, if you read what my channel is about, my channel is about getting people to think. Kush, a blogger. I like Kaya for gagging. There you go. But let me ask you this. Do you think Kaya gags for mainly jokes? Or is Kaya gagging with mostly honesty that she can turn into a satire? And again, I'm asking all of these questions, guys. I'm just asking you all of these questions because I know what you guys think. Everybody always gives opinions based off of the narrative that the driver, which is that YouTuber at the time, is giving you guys and what the flow of the channel is. But if you see the flow of this channel is, I'm asking you to paint your version of the narrative, and we're going to discuss it. Kaya jokes she has no facts. This is where I'm going to challenge you, Sweet Lips. I'm a verbatim type of girl. That being said, when Kaya was speaking about, people who couldn't afford their BMWs, couldn't afford certain upkeep and maintenance in their high-end cars, was that a fact or was that a gag? Based off of the evidence that you know. And I smile because I'm actually, you look at yourself and you're like, oh, I have to make myself look more presentable or more open. So I have to smile. Gia Dollhouse says facts. Tom Max. Miss Sweet Lips, what do you say? Grace says facts. I'm talking about celebrity. Okay, so are you talking about, let me see something. Are you talking about the Resume and Reginae debacle? Let me see. Well, I want to see that last one. If she has relationship with you, it will be facts. Okay, a lot of things she say are true, and there have been times that she didn't have the exact facts. Okay, so I'm gonna use the infamous, because this is what put the now defunct Queen's Court on the map, which was the roast of Reginae and Toya Carter-Wright. Everybody who knows that, remember, she went into depth. She went into things that you say to yourself, you only could have known that if you was on the interior. But it's common fact that she was on the inside with Cash Money. She had a budding career with Cash Money. So one can say that the read that she was given for Reginae, it wasn't even really about Reginae. She was pretty much saying, you a child, stay in your child's place. Honey, when your mama was pregnant with you, I knew the tea. I knew your tea, and I know all the tea. So if we're going to spill it out. That is what she was saying, because there's a gag, there's a roast, there's an era of ambiguity, but there's also that point where you say, she's speaking on some facts right there, because she went too in depth. And after a while, you start laughing because you like, how can you let yourself get read to that point? That's where I was. You tell me, guys. Let's see. I believe call your daddy. Miss Michelle. Um, okay, so the Sweet Lips, you believe call your daddy for the money because you ain't never had nothing else to do. And your daddy was the breadwinner, and that was how everybody was only got by, was by telling you to call your daddy. He was the first one. Got it. Let's talk about another roast that she did. What about the escape tour roast? It's low again? Let me see. Let me know if you can hear me now. See, Enrique, I'm not going to call nobody a hoe because I don't know that. I don't know that. When it comes to calling a lot of celebrity gay, not facts. Perfect. Please let me know, guys, as far as Sweet Lips, Sweet Lips, you said when it comes to calling people homosexual, who has she called homosexual that there have not been rampant, and not, when I say rampant, like abundance of rumors, and not even rumors, there have been videos of this person out there, not even on the Shade Room, but on World Star, just out there. If you, please let me know. Name one celebrity. And I will be honest with you. If you can name one celebrity that she called sweet, or not living their truth, not living their best life, I will I will either say you're absolutely right, or actually, if you Google this on this date and this time, um, or there's this video. Oh, wait a second. Bobby Valentino. Um, Thomasina, you didn't see that video? It's on the web. It's on Google. It's never going away. Bobby Valentino was asking why it was a transgender woman. Like, you could tell it was transgender woman. It was not a woman going through her cycle. It was not a woman who was going through menopause. It was having hair on her chin. It was a transgendered woman in a room, in a hotel room, and they were videotaping him, and he was asking for his money back because said individual did not perform all of the acts and all the things that he was looking for. That's not a rumor. That is not a lie. It was there. Even the Shade Room had it. And then Bobby Valentino came out. Oh, I didn't know it was a transgender until after the fact, and that's why I was asking for my money back. Like, how didn't you know? I would think that you would have that conversation. Like, if I'm asking for certain things to be done to me, if I'm paying for it, I want to know that you were equipped for it to happen. I have no facts. It's if it's true or not. They just haven't come out yet. So Thomasina, there's a video for that one. Plies. Okay, that's a good one. With Plies, I have. Honestly, I heard that Plies was kind of like, what's his name? Oh my God, y'all help me. Not Jeezy. Not Boosie. What was the other one? Not Kevin Liles. What was the other one? What was the other one that was like, if you don't eat booty, then you ain't a real bleep. Y'all know. Come on now. 50 Cent. So the fact that 50 Cent came out, he likes to have his wrecked area partaketh of. In more ways than one, like, and I'm only laughing because I'm just like, anytime a man asks you to insert anything in his rectal area, that should give you alarms and bells and signals. It doesn't matter if it's a carrot, if it's your finger, if it's a fingernail, if it's a stick, if it's a cucumber. It does not matter the size. If somebody is asking you to insert something into which is actually an outie for most people, but which is an innie, ding, 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 ding. You may not love it, but you like it. I'm not saying that he is. I'm just saying, based on the things that have come to dispute, I can interpret that maybe he likes to dabble. Maybe he likes to dabble. Uh, I don't know. Well, she may have been joking about 50, but his ex girlfriend Vivica Fox isn't. His baby mama, what is her name? Something Joy something, Asian chick. Uh, Sierra even talked about it. She wasn't joking. There are 3 females that we know of said he liked digits. 3 females who have gone on record. Okay, there you go. Papoose. Now, Rose knows she loved her. She liked to say the name Papoose. She loves Papoose. So I can say I never heard her question Papooses masculinity or his preference for what he likes to lay down with. If somebody else heard it, because she's always like, Papoose. No, she's always felt Papoose. I really thought y'all were going to be the name that was key, and y'all have it, which would be T.I. I really thought somebody was going to come out and be like, not T.I. T.I. ain't. With regards to Papoose, absolutely. Papoose, he's a dying breed. Papoose is a dying breed. Papoose did things that 98, 95, or 90, we're going to put it up there. Papoose is the type of man that 90 days don't feel like they have to be. They can be, they don't choose. And it doesn't matter what his preference is. That's all. Even if Papoose stepped out, and I'm sure him and Brittany had a conversation, because you know, men and women, they need. Oh no, am I buffering? Let me know if I'm still buffering, guys. And I'm getting a can't hear you, but it's from the same person who says I'm buffering. Everybody else, can you tell me? Tyson Buffer is homosexual. I don't. Tyson is just he's just pretty. And there are just some pretty men in this world. But Tyson looked like the type of dude to throw it down on a chick and have like sitting up there trying to scheme on way the female who got competition. He just looked like that type. I could be wrong. There we go. Is that better? Let me see. Puffy. Puffy has admitted to being in bed with little. Well, I'm not gonna say little. Puffy has admitted to being in the same bed as underage boys, waking up in the morning eating cereal. Puffy has had multiple men and transgendered who have now deceased. Look it up online, guys. Google it, YouTube it. I ain't gotta lie to you. It's out there. You can't be suspect if there's evidence against you. You formally charged. You are no longer a suspect. Let me see. Kanye. I'm gonna leave Kanye alone. Mayweather. I can tell you for I live in Vegas. Um, I know Mayweather. I know his flick and his clicks. I could tell you with absolute certainty. Mayweather's the type that would accidentally kill somebody if he that they were coming on to him. So maybe you look up that fight that occurred in Fatburger on Las Vegas Boulevard back in 2015 between him and a celebrity. Clues. I just bought a townhouse in Vegas a month ago. Congratulations. What part, Sweet Lips? You don't have to say like the street name. I'm not a stalker. But what part? And I can tell you whether you pay good for it or not. And Enrique is saying Tyson again. We've already talked about Tyson. Tyson's good. He's just real pretty. Oh, Papoose is a good dude. Papoose and Remy had a situation. They talked about it. And off of Desert and Eastern. That's East Side. They're building it up. And the fact that you know streets, good job. That's in Desert and Eastern. Is that 89120, 89122, or 89121? It should be one of those. Just so you know, I'm in Vegas. Let's see. One last thing, Lexi. For a while, I'm learning how to do this whole angle thing because one day YouTube will put you in 4x3, next day put you in side 9. I don't know if you guys have been noticing. I have been some of my videos to have like captions and eye stuff like that, so it will get better. So please just bear with me. Well, congratulations, Sweet Lips. Please hold on to that property. You already know what's about to happen. I guarantee you it's going to worth 50 to more within the next 8 to 12 months. My zip is 89128. I am in Desert Shores. For me, I'm good. No problem. Good for you. So other than that, guys, you guys know I don't believe in doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-hour lives. We're at the 53-minute mark, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. Is there any other issue, or not issue? Is there any other topic that anybody wants to discuss? And I promise you, I will make a video about it, and then I'll go live to get your reaction. I don't see anything, so let's see. Talk to you later. Okay, so everybody have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you for sitting with me. Chopper, thank you for coming on. Grace, Gia Dollhouse, Miss Catrice, Sweet Lips, Thomasina, Enrique. I believe I said everybody who had a conversation. If I did not, please forgive me. But other than that, guys, have a good night. Light and love. Talk to you soon. Bye.